Good morning again, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. We're probably going to do a 20 miler today. Today I'm on my Blix Sol Eclipse. I'm going to be riding in pedal assist 3. That seems to be the best pedal assist on this bike. Coming back, I may bump it up to pedal assist 4 and see what kind of range I get on the battery. I got really good range before when I did 3 up to a 15 mile marker, and then I did 4 back and got really good results on the battery degradation. So I was real happy with what I seen. So that first video I put out, it was kind of an outlier because it drains itself on pedal assist 4 all the way to 15, and pedal assist 5 back the other 15, about 29 mile marker, I drained my battery completely. So, but as I mentioned, this bike is very easy to ride without pedal assist. It's definitely my best bike to ride without the pedal assist on. So yeah, if you drain your battery or something where you need to get home, I feel you can probably ride without pedal assist on this bike. You just put the gears down to about 3rd gear or something like that. It makes it so much easier to ride. Cool day today. It's probably cloudy and probably 65 out right now. Great day to ride. But we are going to try to stay in pedal assist 3 for the most part all the way. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys have had a really good week. I have. Should be getting a tracking number today on another bike coming in. I'm waiting on that to come in. I'll announce the manufacturer once I get the tracking number. I don't want to promise I'm getting a bike till I see a tracking number that it's being shipped. A bike apparel company reached out to me. It sells like seats and helmets and gear, clothing. And they wanted me to review some things for them, for seniors, and I said I'd be more than happy to. So that was something cool that happened. They said we didn't have any e-bikes to give you, but we do have gear. And I told them I'd be more than happy to review anything you send me. I should be getting a couple giddy up seats on Saturday that they want to send me to review. And I'll be reviewing them day next week. So yeah, things are happening here. I mean, I finally figured out it's not always about just the bikes that you're riding all the time. It's the other things that people want to see. Like, I just purchased 2 more of the Thru new lights. Now, it was $90-some. They're $45 each. But I'm telling you, it's the best headlamp I've seen on the market for bikes. So I'll see if I can put that down in the description box. I haven't got one on this bike yet. I did order 2 for my other 2 e-bikes, and then I'll be ordering one soon for this one as well. I'm still trying to get my wife to ride this thing, so see if she would be comfortable enough to ride it on a ride with me. So she hasn't got on it yet. She's a little bit skeptical, but I'm going to keep the bike because this may be her e-bike time I get done. I know a lot of people like these speeds that I'm doing. But basically, this is where you want to be on a cruiser, is anywhere between 12 to 20 mile an hour, actually. Whatever you feel comfortable with. As I mentioned, I drained the battery a lot less on pedal assist 3 than I did anything. I've still got to work on these brakes. They are really squeaking, and I got to get some alcohol on them or something. I'm going to turn right here, and we're going to go up the other way to the bike trail. I'm not going to want to take it down to the detour. So this is very safe to ride on this road. I did get out yesterday and ride. I hope you guys seen that video. I'm starting to get a lot of more videos that's getting watch time is increasing quite a bit. So it's not always about the shares and the likes that you get on a video. It helps, but the view duration on a video is really important. How long is somebody going to stay on your channel? And how long are they viewing those pop-up ads that come up on the video every now and then? That's important. Wait on this light to turn for us. Again, we're going to go to the back way up to the bike trail. I am going to stop at the food blessing box, drop off a couple items. So we'll be doing that today as well. I finally figured out how to get my Bluetooth to work on this bike. As you can see up here, it's got a little U. I had to hold down both the up and down button and the power mode button, the M button, and that's the only way I could get it to come on. So that was kind of an interesting thing that happened, but I called their support and Blix got back with me really quick to figure that out. But I really like having that USB port on my display screen, because I can be charging as I'm going along without having to use my battery, additional battery that I carry to charge my phone with. A portable battery, not an internal battery for my iPhone. Getting a little bit of spritzy rain here right now, not too bad, but there's a 15% chance of rain today, so I think I just got about 10% of it. I also had another company that reached out to me. I'm waiting for them to review my channel. Maybe it will send me an e-bike. The Theory bikes, I think, start about $3,000 for their cruiser and goes up. So I'm not sure they'll send me one. I may not be the right demographic for them. So we'll see. Now we're back on the right track for the trail. We'll cut through a couple school parking lots to get up to the trail. But yeah, we'll be talking about the Blix once we get up there. It is a really good cruiser. Again, cruisers aren't built for speed, they're built for comfort and durability. So again, I want to thank Blix for sending that to me. Yeah, we haven't seen much of the sun the last couple, 3 days. It's been kind of cloudy and dreary. Wind seems to be coming out in the north right now. Kind of what I'm riding into right now. I did bring my rain jacket today in case I needed it. But yeah, the trail that I'm talking about, they got closed, is going to be closed for another 8 or 9 months. It's taken them a pretty long time to get that overpass built over the bike trail. I don't try to cross with this light anymore because it never changes. So we're going to go up to the as you can see, a commercial lawnmower guy going by me here, making all kind of noise. Yeah, the trail will be right up here on the right. Yeah, we finally made the trail. It's got plenty of torque on this bike, get up these hills for sure. I just kind of bumped the torque and it climbs right up in pedal assist 3. We'll probably go up to the parking lot after I get done with the pantry box. We'll probably go over in the parking lot there, and I'm gonna go ahead and review the bike there. I've already given two really strong reviews, and the first one not so much because it was more operator error than bike. So we'll get up here. It's about the 4-mile marker, and I'll go over some features on the bike and tell you what I think. As I mentioned, it's definitely got the quietest motor that I have. Very quiet motor. I know I was watching another e-bike channel, which I highly recommend you guys go to. It's E-Bike and Adventures. I think it's down in Sarasota, Florida. His name is Richard. He does a very nice job on his channel. I can't remember which bike he was reviewing the other day, but he said that's the loudest motor that he ever heard on an e-bike, so I don't want to mention the company because I'm not sure which one it was. But you can hop over there and watch his videos, and he'll discuss things like that. Again, this e-bike, Blix Sol Eclipse, is an absolute cruiser. If you want to just get out and ride and not worry about anything and not in any hurry to get anywhere, this is the bike you would really like. As I mentioned, Blix sent me a couple things in addition to the bike, with the fenders and the rear bike rack and the veneer bags they sent to me. That was all part of the package when they sent it to me, and I really appreciate a Blix doing that. But yeah, this bike's a keeper. As you can see at pedal assist 3, I'm cruising right at about 12.5 to 12.7 mile an hour, and I've got it in 5th gear, so I don't have the hardest gear put on, the most difficult, but I have it down to 5, and that seems to be a very comfortable ride right there. Now, the only thing I don't like about this bike, it does not have any dual suspension, doesn't have any suspension at all. It's got a rigid fork in the front, so we're about to go over some bumps here. You're going to see what I mean. And I'm going over them about 12 mile an hour, which is pretty slow. So I'd like to see Blix upgrade that on this Sol Eclipse, is give it a little bit of suspension. I mean, I could put a suspension seat post on it and things like that, but I'm not real fond of those, and I watch enough reviews on them that they don't help that much. I know Richard does it at E-Bike Reviews and Adventures, his channel. He's got a seat post that's suspension that he likes. I have not tried one of those out yet, so we'll see. Okay, here we are up at the pantry box. Put a couple items in here we need to. Looks like it's really empty today. A few canned goods in there, and that looks like that's pretty much about it. So we're gonna add some ramen noodles today, I believe. This is my favorite thing to bring up here. And somebody's got a business card in there. It's pretty cool. It says this one's on us. Enjoy a free small milkshake or small soft drink on us. Arby's. How about that? So we're gonna leave that in there. That's pretty cool. And again, we're gonna add a couple ramen noodles to the mix. As you can see, there's not much in here today. We got a couple boxes of macaroni and cheese, a few canned goods, but yeah, little free pantry. Take what you need, donate what you can, feed the creek. Very needed ministry. And like I mentioned, I'm trying to get some of these boxes built around Dayton, but I'm having a hard time getting clearance for zoning and stuff, and that's a big issue. I guess it's okay to waste money on a lot of stuff at these cities, but not to feed people. Doesn't make sense, does it? But anyway, let me buckle up this bag here. Yeah, let me bring the bike over here a little bit and let's talk about it. I'll talk about the things that come standard on it. Then we'll talk about the things that are an additional things that I purchased for the bike. Again, this is the Blix Sol Eclipse. It's a step-through bike that is very easy to step over this little area here to get on your bike. Now, it does have a 750 watt hub motor, as you can see down here. And it also has a 48 volt battery. I believe that's 15 amp hour, but I'll have to correct that if I see that's different. I cannot remember. When you got so many bikes, it's kind of hard to remember what everything's got on it. But yeah, it's got a one thing I do like more than the other bikes, these shifters is kind of, you just twist this instead of pushing it up and down. I really like that on this, the way they set that up. And of course, you got your pedal assist 1 through 5. As you can see, I'm going up and down here, and it goes all the way off, and you can ride this bike pretty easily. And it's also, if you push the bottom button, it'll tell you trip A, trip B, total miles 74 I put on this bike. So yeah, that's some of the stuff as far as the display will show you. And it's got mechanical brakes. I mean, it's okay, they're Tektro, but these are only mechanical brakes. That's got 160 millimeter disc rotor on it. They're squeaky. I need to clean those with something to get, there must be some grease and stuff on those rotors, because I can hear them quite a bit. And it's got a little bell here. Not real loud. Actually kind of cheesy. Not real crazy about that on it. But yeah, it's got a very comfortable seat on this. They got their little logo on there, which is cool. And as I mentioned, they sent these this bike rack with me and these bags. That was in addition to what they normally sell this bike at. And I put the couple extra additional things. I put this bar up here, which I put on all my bikes for more accessories. I got very comfortable hand grips on here. They're very grippy. I like that. And it's got a thumb twist throttle here. Now, the only thing I really don't like about this, if you go to pedal assist 0, this bike still moves. That is one thing Blix needs to change on these bikes, as far as I'm concerned. That should not be able to move in 0 pedal assist. That throttle should be shut off completely. But other than that, the battery sits down behind a seat post. You have to make sure you turn this all the way over when you take that, lock that key in, because that battery will bounce right back off that holder, which I've already found out. So, but other than that, it's a beautiful bike. It's a great ride. It's got 2.4 inch tires, I believe it. 27 inch tires, 2.4 width on the tires. Do pretty well. And come with the metal pedals. I really like that. Any bike I get's got plastic pedals, or pedals, they come off the bike. This bar will also extend in or out. It's got an adjustment here for that, which is nice. Wire management is very good on this bike. I like how they have this on the wire management, but it on both sides, it goes down into the down tube. down to the controller. And the seat also comes up and off with this quick release, which is nice. And also the front tires got the quick release. A lot of people don't like that because they think they can steal your front tire, which they can. But if you don't leave your bike, they're probably not going to steal your front tire. Okay, let's talk about a couple of the additional things that I purchased for this bike. Cup holders, you know I got to drink my coffee, so I have a cup holder. I have another one up here where I can carry a couple items in. Speakers that I want to listen to music or podcast, I can do that. And also purchased this mirror to go on it, which I really like these mirrors. And of course the phone holder. But yeah, other than that, I would recommend this bike absolutely to any senior. It would be a very comfortable ride for you. I'd like to see some suspension on the front and the rear of this bike, but it does not come with stock suspension on it. At this price point, I think this bike is $17.99 plus tax. I'll correct that if I'm missing that, but I think it's $17.99, and I'll put a link down in the description box for this bike. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I want you to share and like and hit that bell notification for any future videos coming up. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next video.